So, the story goes like this. I was just minding my own business, riding down an elevator, when all of a sudden Shadow appears and says, "Chaos convulse!" And I said, "Don't you mean chaos con—" And when I awoke, I was at the end at the bottom of the elevator shaft, somehow alive after a horrible cave-in, to find myself in the South Prison Block.
Now you're just making me think of all the things that Shadow could say whenever he brings up his Chaos Emerald powers that start with Chaos Con, like Chaos Control, Chaos Convulse, Chaos Consent.
You know what? That could be both horrible and also very respectful.
Chaos condescension.
Chaos context.
Chaos content.
Yeah. Also, Jordy's not here. Jordy's not here because they are currently trapped in a cell with Shadow, a candle, and a bottle of water.
That's what they wrote to us.
That's what they said. That's what they said. Okay.
Hopefully that's all they'll need to survive.
Well, hopefully we'll be checking back with them later. For now, I'm going to be continuing my descent as Daniel towards the inner sanctum. And Doug here has been getting very busy with the spooky games lately.
Yes, I have bought one of the games I am doing initially for hopefully this month, and getting those videos hopefully recorded by the time whenever this goes up.
Oh, Mama, I forgot about these freaking wibbly wobbly feelings.
In the prison, there is about to be a lot more encounters with beasties if we're not careful. Like
that one right there.
Speaking of which,
It would be a shame if you ran into another one while trying to escape from one.
We're just gonna chill.
Surely they don't see me.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on now. Where I'm dealing with beasties all over the place, and we're trying to find a way to dig ourselves further down into the prison without drawing much attention. So
how much harder would you say this section of the game is compared to the last one we were in?
I would say if you're speedrunning the game, still not that hard. Everything, for the most part, can still be linked to like a particular scripting. Like I'm not gonna try to like confuse like the viewers. Be like, oh my gosh, like, am I going to survive? Like, provided you are like staying like pretty like on top of your resources, and like most enemy encounters.
Whoa! What was that?
Is that a spookada?
There's something on the other side, that's for sure.
Alright, well, I can't go that way, so we're just gonna keep moving. But yeah, like most things. Let's chill out this fire for a little bit. Like most.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, dago. Yeah, most enemies, most encounters in this game can be linked to scripts in the files. Like, things are gonna happen. Since I grabbed that hammer, enemies may appear, but then they will despawn after some time, or vice versa and stuff. Let me light another torch here.
I feel your flame, my lord. Kumbaya!
My hair's on fire, my lord. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just a little bit of air coming out of the old rocks.
Oh, you can increase your health now?
Oh, I got cuts and bruises. I'll wait till I'm actually like in danger.
Okay.
I can take a couple more hits, but
that is indeed good shape, and that guy on the other hand is it looks like he could be. He looks like he's worse for wear.
yeah, I could do a little bit more light in here. I got the tinderboxes, and I've heard of some people who beat this game with over 40 of them, so I should probably start making more.
Yeah, it's like you
Probably.
got more. I think you got more than enough to for this dungeon alone.
Like that was a reason when I was looking up more information about this game just to refamiliarize myself. I saw like a tweet or something that's like, oh, you know, it's the classic RPG problem of, hey, I'm gonna hold on to these I'm gonna hold on to these items because I may need them at a later point in the game, and then cut to me like, you know, at the very final boss with over 100 of them, and I never knew when to do it.
And you still don't use them.
You never knew
Yeah.
when to start.
It makes you beg the question: did you ever need them in the first place?
Okay. So
Also, is it safe? I'm pretty sure it ain't safe to be in this much darkness with literally not much real estate.
Well, and the door's there. So I'm just gonna chill, in the light a little bit longer. Another tinderbox. I want that. I like this tinderbox.
Like you didn't need any. Like you totally needed more in your inventory.
You never know. You never know. I think the enemy's gone.
Hopefully.
Hello?
Hello?
Mario.
Just imagine, like, for one point, you literally had to, you know, just settle with the
Oh.
A flashback.
Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
Mother and her child were in this prison.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
That actually may be my ticket out of here.
Wonder whatever did happen to that kid.
I'm sure
Well,
he's
we'll
fine.
hopefully-
But yeah, no, like going back to my previous thought, it's like, imagine if at one point you did have to just keep everything pitch black and you had no choice. And like, you look to your left, there's fucking Daffy's condescending face.
There have been some mods people have made of this game where like they'll replace like an enemy texture or something with like a meme or some post like that's now you're being chased by a Daffy.
Going off.
You
I've never been so insulted in all my life!
say pure darkness, and all I can imagine is just pure pitch black, and the only thing you see within the distance is the fucking red pyramid.
Where did she go?
Oh, Daniel used to be working in this prison a little bit.
I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
And so, yeah, unfortunately, Alexander Brennenberg kept convincing poor Daniel that what they were doing was right. Chipper.
Arpeggio.
It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good.
The greater good. Will you stop saying that?
Will you cut that out?
Some oil. I think
Wham,
oil.
wham, wham.
Wasn't that another movie we said we would watch at some point, Logan?
Oh yeah, the whole
Oh,
the whole Cornello trilogy. I would love to watch.
Cornello.
Oh yeah, same. I would love to.
That's the fan. I think it was officially like I think it was a name officially like Combined with the Hammer. We can now chip our way through that tunnel. It was an official. Come on. Hiya! Nice. Anyway, it was an official name, sort of like adopted by the director, but it's basically like Hot Fuzz. It was like Hot Fuzz,
Oh.
Shaun of the Dead, and At World's End.
Hasn't
various-
Matt been pestering us to watch Hot Fuzz at some point?
Oh yeah, I mean again,
It's a great
I
movie.
shall as well.
Oh, I mean, I
I don't
believe
doubt
it. It's
it.
just that's like the first thing that immediately comes to my mind when you bring up Hot Fuzz.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what the line that Doug is quoting, and but the for the greater good. Why you
For
stop
the
that?
greater good. Will you stop that?
I mean, hell, before October's over, maybe we should just follow up on that and do it.
Oh.
I'd be up for that. And
Yarp.
Well, on top of some of the other movies we said we would try to watch soon this month.
Right, like I know we were still gonna watch the other two Mook animated Scooby movies at some point.
And Ghostbusters 2.
And how is this Ghostbusters 2?
2!
I think the one thing that lives rent free in my head whenever that scene's ever brought up, it's like just the dad in charades. It's like that no buts just points right to his ass.
That's a fun one. Honestly, that's a fun episode in general. Just the fact that like he wishes that everything would be mute, so he had no choice but to pantomime that the world was about to end.
Yeah.
And what saved the day was tacos.
It always goes back to tacos.
Yep.
I forgot about that, to be perfectly honest.
Just chilling here.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Note!
2nd
Lore!
of August, 1839. I've arrived at the village of Altstadt.
It's a paper.
Ah, this is
Even
what...
in the midst of a vast forest.
But look at
the
it,
last
there's
stop before my
words.
final destination.
There's a letter!
Castle Brennenburg.
Yeah, but turn around, there's a note!
And
You're
the
right.
rider, who has been with the
And I
coach
got
since
this
Bremen,
message from
advised me to
Daniel
wait until morning
Fortescue.
before I venture further.
Fortisque!
Hey,
Let
let me see what's on it.
It's written in
Mm.
jawless. It's written in jawless arrow magnet.
Magnet.
Fear and shame forces me to witness the same
So yes,
scenes
Mhm.
over
we're
and
now made it to the
over.
North Prison Block, and we're
They
reading
are
this
dead
Lord.
because of me.
Don't be all down
was-
on yourself about it.
Nice going there, Danny Downer.
I mean, sure. Let's approach the facts. Yes, you did get a lot of people murdered.
Oh, flap lips!
I love just that stall where it's like, oh yeah.
Just a genuine moment of like,
yeah.
hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going?
Also, is it just me, or did that creature not even, like, start chasing after you, like, at a bloody instant the moment it noticed you?
Outside. It's too
Yeah, you were both
Maybe it
startled
was-
by the
maybe it was-
encounter.
I'm telling Gabriel.
He's more scared of me than I am of
very
him.
much.
Will any of the ghoulies try to chase after you if you're in the middle of a flashback?
Typically they will not. However, let's chill now.
Can't be too careful.
There's a monster approaching.
I thought you said there was a goat chasing us.
A coat.
Head's pounding, but we're doing okay.
And you just hear
We
a goat
okay.
scream echoing down the chambers.
I totally was just imagining that there was a flap lips McGee right in front of me.
There's definitely one at the end of the hallway, and I'm currently at a dead end, so I'm hoping it goes somewhere else.
Like, imagine you try to stay.
If I had that...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, if I had that sound, I would have definitely fucking played at this opportunity.
Do
What, the goat
not-
yell?
Do not
Yeah.
spook me right now, man.
I'm not gonna
I'm
get
on
it now.
Do you have the one? Do you have the
I
one?
don't
of the,
even have it on hand.
I mean, do you have the one of the gopher screaming?
Yeah, I still have that one.
Fair enough.
Okay, fine. Play it just so I can like be prepared for it the next time you decide to use it.
You
Watch
won't
it-
know
what-
when I'm gonna use it, Logan.
I was gonna say, watch him play
Oh,
it right
hello.
as... oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah,
There was
My
like,
gosh.
You know, I'm surprised that thing hasn't already caught up to you.
Well, it looks like it kind of like crawls around at its speed, so...
I think so long as
like
I think it
some-
picks up.
God,
Go
sorry.
ahead. I think, if to my understanding, I believe it can pick up speed, or maybe in the less scripted versions it's a little bit slower. But I think just so long as like, I don't know if it takes. I think it maybe takes corners a little bit slower, and because of that,
Also, like the like the typical Pac-Man ghosts.
kind of. So if I can break line of sight, maybe I'll be a little bit better handled.
My greatest
Surely-
weakness, a 90-degree angle.
Dang!
But anywho, oh god.
Is it possible for these creatures to blindside? Like, say if you were coming into this room right here, like, is it possible to just be like it was actually occupying the room?
I don't think so. No, I don't. I believe the scripts are set up in such a way where they're meant to scare you, but I believe they're like what they're after is they're after they want to scare you. They don't want to like make it be unfair, or like because then the game wouldn't be fun.
Well, I mean, earlier it seemed as if we kind of walked in on that one ghost.
Which because I guess if I looked in the back of that room, there actually was a cell that it had just like burst out of, and like that's where it was. But and my reward, let's go this way, and my reward for doing so was woo, and my reward for doing so was having freaking some oil be inside of its cells, which it's a tight commodity to come by. But thankfully, they are not too bright. They're just, very, very strong.
I mean, do you see the look on its face?
It looked very mean.
I did.
But anyway,
not
now
like
that But anyway, now that I have this glass jar, now I can actually do something about it. So I gotta first get out of this hallway.
Hello.
Let's see. Hello. I would like to be done with this portion of the game, please. It's not a very fun portion of the game.
I have a 4 o'clock appointment, and I can't be late.
Oh, I didn't know you were on a schedule. Well, I guess I'll just go away now.
Wait a minute.
Afternoon.
Well, that I'm just imagining, like, one of my... I don't know why this lives in my head, but one of my favorite Taz reactions is, I think, like Bugs, like, tricked him with, like, some kind of wordplay, and Taz was just standing there and they
Let's just get that quick right up.
Yeah,
again,
seriously, you got more than enough.
Just do note again, there is a method to the madness of that. If I light up the whole hallway, by all means, for sure, I can run around with a bit more, with a little more, peace of mind and not having to use up my lantern. But it will make me a lot easier to spot down hallways from the beasties.
3rd of August, 1839.
Sometimes darkness is your ally.
It is as much an ally as it is an enemy. All you have to do is just close your eyes, and then it won't seem so dark.
It's very fortunate that these lore reading bits are non-real-time, because imagine how awkward it'd be if one of the ghoulies interrupted you as you were reading this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, speaking of Silent Hill 2,
is a peculiar but great
Logan finally got a chance to play the remake.
And I'm gonna be real. If I wasn't already covering the original, which I do still plan on doing, because I think it is absolutely an infamous, the legacy of that game precedes itself at this point as far as survival horror goes.
Right.
We're covering that game, absolutely. But so far, from what I've played visually and gameplay-wise, I'm honestly astonished that Bluebird did this so far.
They are a quiet lot.
It's like so far it sounds
From
like
your words,
it seems
they
like
cooked.
like they actually knew what they were doing for a change.
Right, and there's a lot of, and I'm pleasantly surprised by how much love there is for the original as well. Like, ironically, in some areas, almost a little, there's like more cute little nods to the original than even Resident Evil 2 remake, as far as I can think of. Like,
well, with 2 remake, didn't 2 remake kind of lean more into just being a reimagining at that point?
It was like, it was a reimagining, but like, for instance, Silent Hill 2 is kind of a reimagining. Well, I mean, definitely the Silent Hill 2 remake is a reimagining. Oh, it's breaking down the door. Is that broken down?
Yeah, it broke it down. What was that?
Thank you, Doug. that has helped capture the vibe I'm feeling right now as I hide behind this slab of meat.
Surely it won't notice.
Okay, that made me chuckle. Was that on your soundboard as well?
No, that was me.
That was Steve that did that.
Oh crap! That means I gotta edit that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, have fun with that one, Logan.
I gotta find that audio somewhere. But
Oh, don't
anywho.
worry. Like, I just added in, so.
Wait, you did?
Okay.
Well, not like
Well, no, in the
just
sense I gotta-
now. It was before the session.
Oh.
Well, in the sense
Well,
of, I gotta make a note of that so I can, so I know what time in the video to put that in. Let me just say Donald.
Well, I mean, I'm sure all the reactions will, give you enough of a clue.
Just remember, slab of meat.
Slap of meat. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, acid, jar of acid.
Don't dip your hand in that.
I know. I just dipped a glass jar. I got
Don't
some
be the James
more,
Sunderland.
Just got some more healing. Oh yeah, don't do
God.
that. But for instance, like there'll be moments like although Silent Hill 2 Remake is a reimagining, like there'll be moments where they took the where they take like say for instance the Red Pyramid thing fight. You have a fight with it in a completely different area, yes.
Close now.
Yeah, you have a fight with it in a completely different area. However, when you arrive at a part of the map that looks exactly like where you originally first fought the Red Pyramid thing, there'll be an interactable so that I can like actually just to like draw attention to the fact of, hey, do you remember? Hey, this actually remember this kind of thing? And for people who've never played that game, sure, they may not get the point of it, but I thought it was very neat. All right,
I mean, it helps that they don't shove it in your face. It's like you gotta interact with it yourself first to get the idea.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Break. Run!
Uh-oh, you heard that?
Oh yeah.
Here comes Flappy.
And he just slams into the. He just slams the door.
You just see his impression on the other side.
And he just bangs on the door, keeps on screaming, and in translation, Wilma!
We'll have a gay old time.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an
Yeah, no,
underground spring.
I don't remember how often you do it in the original game, but like when watching Logan play the remake, freaking James Sunderland sticks his hand in like 3 different holes, and he reaches it pretty deep.
Seasonal.
Oh yeah.
Spring runs dry, the damp tunnels
Just hope he doesn't try to handle any food after all that. At least not without disinfecting his hand down to the bone.
with it today.
Oh,
This
yeah.
way instead. We're almost
So
there.
we have 2 problems now, as Alexander Brandenburg is sort of describing to Daniel. We need to get further down, look into the sewers. We need to get a little bit further down, and unfortunately, in order to accomplish this, 2 things needs to happen. Number 1, we need to drain the tunnels because they are currently flooded. Badly flooded. And number 2, we need to develop an antidote because of all the humidity of, this, we need there's going to be some poisonous fungi down there, and if I approach it, it's bad times may happen.
Don't touch the mold, Mr. Daniels. I'll throw a rock at it.
It wasn't worth a shot.
I mean, isn't that essentially what the lever's going to be for?
Yeah, it's true.
You just
the
need to
problem is I
grease
said
it
that
first.
yeah, but I don't think I got any grease.
Try
I don't think I
spitting
can
into
use
it.
Can I use it on this thing?
Can't
I
use it
can't.
that
I
way.
can't. I don't got enough spit.
I
Open,
mean,
you.
another thing about it, did we come here too soon?
I better not have. I am not going back into that prison if I can.
I mean, is there anything you might have missed while in that prison?
I'm gonna tell myself. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oil.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Thank you. You almost done
Perfect.
did me a fright.
Look at all that bacon grease.
Okay, so let's use a
That
little bit of
would've
bacon
been
grease on the
grease.
oil.
Grease me up!
Woman.
Okie dokie. Lower ladder.
Okie dokie.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, that's right.
Lower ladder.
Well, the pipe's in the way.
Ugh. Now throw a rock at it.
Yeah, I am aware it got damaged, so I'm gonna say break it. Can I lift it back up?
If only we had a. If
Ooh,
only we
I have
had
an
There
idea.
it goes.
Yeah.
No, there it goes. Now.
Yeah,
more
just keep doing
time.
that.
He.
Oh!
There you go.
They weren't needing that indoor plumbing anyway.
And we didn't need to rely on the broken pile of wood.
Yay. Okay. We'll figure out a way to get around to this place a little bit later. For now. Oh wait, actually, hang on. Can I do anything with this? That didn't do nothing. How about this one?
You rang.
Oh, that's what we do. So we gotta figure out whatever is making the left side not work very good.
Drop the platforms.
Well, I guess I'll explore this side first before I look at the other one in case something's gonna, like, you know, mess up on me. To the cistern.
Cistern.
Oh, kids. I never knew how much I missed her. It's a really hot Wednesday today.
Yeah, it's not so bad for us down here.
It feels fine for me.
Then. That's good then. I'm glad.
We finally got past the worst of the heat wave.
From the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like
Like
what?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Oh yeah, water wheels, steam power, like
Watermill.
Exactly.
Would you drink out of those waters, though? Being real here.
I mean, absolutely not. If it's still water, you tell me, you know how much bacteria is? You know how much problems?
Fucking sick.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
You know, why don't we just swim in this mess?
You had to be careful. I don't know if there's going to be any Karens in this water.
Any Karens we have to deal with?
Any Karens?
What?
You just had to say something.
Well, that might not have been a Karen for all we know. Maybe we just accidentally kicked a rock into it.
Totally fair, totally fair. What's this here?
7th of August, 1839.
And by the way, again, apologies if I've been missing out letters. They are completely optional to find throughout the journey. Again, I'll fill in the gaps wherever I can. And at the very least, I like how they're programmed in that you're never meant to find a letter out of order. Like you're never going to find Discovery 3 of 3 before you find Discovery 2 of 3 because they're all the exact same. They're all considered by the game's files to be the same collectible. It just keeps tally of how many you have and tells you, okay. So you found the second one. We're just going to show you the second weapon now.
Okay, so you never find them out of order.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
That's good.
Also,
It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man.
Renaissance.
Da Vinci, I'm sure.
Renaissance.
He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany.
So supposedly
The crown of
Alexander
Brandenburg
is,
must be the inner
you know, as we're about to, you know, as we've already kind of picked up by this point,
ground
stringing
where we shall
Daniel
attempt
along by claiming that
permanently
their experiments are going to help to dispel the shadow away from him. Redirect us to your water, please.
Yeah, pretty much uses position of power and ego to pretty much, get what he wants.
Yeah. Well, I believe we redirected some of the water, so that's good. Let's hope.
Somewhat.
Whoop.
Well, let's just hope that there won't be any other, inconveniences having to deal with whatever's with these waters.
Yep. I mean, clearly our job's not quite done yet. We're gonna have a lot more of work ahead of us. Let's go look at the other areas for now. Whoop. Well, I lived a good life. Okay. Nice.
Well, all fine and good, but now my shoes are soaking wet.
Okay, just so I'm not crazy. Okay, you're right. I think it was just my nerves getting to me. I actually need one of these rocks, though.
What, to bring down that bridge?
I think so. Maybe I can do it. Let's find out.
Oh,
Hell yeah!
how much can a
No
rock?
physics.
How much can a rock solve in this game?
I don't know. I mean, it's neat. I like physics-based platforming. More sewer water redirecting. Go. Stop with the freaking what was his name again from what was the name of the air elemental from Crash 4 again?
Air elemental.
Pyro, Wawa, Rocco, and
Lolo.
Lolo. Yeah, freaking Lolo. Okay, another note.
Or you just call him who he is, Wacko.
Today, that I was on the right
Yes.
path.
Is there a
And using
draft
my
in
orb,
here?
Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria.
Was someone racing around in their freaking horse carriages in these parts?
But Alexander kept calm
I guess.
and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame
Only the
the
most
sword.
masterful of horse riders can
The blue light
master
was
the
stained by
sacred blue
strains of
flame.
red. and the walls
I knew it.
burst
It would
with
be the only way
pulsating
possible.
tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the
And
orb
then,
with
just
some
maybe then, we will discover the
unspeakable thing vanished.
Bandicoot.
Apparently, Orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a
Okay,
warning
maybe
ring
never mind.
tomorrow.
Maybe I can't.
I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad
Yeah, and
feeling
apparently
about
the more that they've been doing this work, the more that they're realizing. Hello, Oil. The more that they're realizing that perhaps the orb shadow will not be so easily shaken. I'm trying to think if there's because I mean off the top of my head I can think of a Happy Tree Friends bit that had something similar to this. Of course, with more violent.
Uh-oh. I don't think we should have done that.
I think we're still safe. But there's a lot of steam.
I think, quote unquote.
Ow!
With a shot. Heal up.
Too hot to the touch!
Alright, I'll be quicker this time. But, have you guys ever seen any stories that are similar to that, where it's like, turn off that steam, where it's like, where there's like a even if it was like a kid's friendly, like Kurt's Cowardly Dog or something like that, where there was like a story or about like an odd like entity like chasing after someone like endlessly.
I'm pretty sure I've seen those kinds of stories. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head like which
and
ones.
Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual.
I feel like they're like
seeing him this worked up makes
I,
me question why.
I know they're like
What does he stand to gain?
as like old as
I
time. I'm
realize
sure
he's
of like
curious about
man
it all,
trying to
but
escape his
surely
own
there
death or
must be
fate,
more.
but cannot
Is he
truly
so
like
foolish he
reason
would
or
attempt to tame the
escape it
power
fully or
he
something like that.
Right.
I must admit, yesterday when Alexander
Actually,
flooded the
I
inner
guess,
sanctum with blue
thinking
light,
about it
I
now,
realized we
there
had
was the
Orb's
Haunted
true
Mansion remake we
potential.
watched a while
This
ago.
might turn out to be
Oh
more
yeah, I
than
guess that was
escaping a
true. With
creepy
like the
Oh,
ghost would
yeah.
follow them and before
yeah.
it like would drag them back to the mansion
Something
eventually, or
truly
scare them
Right.
to return. I'm only kind of bummed that like I understand why they don't want to make it too goofy like the Eddie Murphy one. Nice. We have officially redirected all the water. But I am kind of bummed that we never got to like get much like material out of like watching the
What was that?
Hello.
oh, I think the Carring's inside that big tub there, so it can't get to us.
Oh well, then let's just pray. Let's just hope that there's never a reason for us to open up that there tub.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, we are never coming back here again. Let's go elsewhere. But the way, also, I will say the way we took down that bridge earlier did give me an idea. But anywho, I'm bummed that we didn't get to see much of the ghosts actually like having some like nice partying or nice like exchanges or whatnot, things of that sort.
That's true.
Okay,
They could have done more with that.
I don't regret being stupid. Oh, I took a lot more damage than I thought. I don't regret being
I'll take it
stupid
that I
at
regret it.
moment. Okay, grab that.
I have a regret.
I have a regret, Doug.
What?
Oh, stub my toe.
Wait, are they both up there? Okay, good.
That's not, I think that sounds like a you problem, my guy.
Ah, fair.
I don't think you're. Yeah, I didn't. That looks way too freaking high up.
Okay, how low can I make this thing go down then? Can I do something about this? Can I lift this one back up now that I'm done with it? Okay, fine. Let's go inside the control room and see what I can do first then. Fine. Make it so I just did a lot of damage to myself.
Yeah.
For no reason.
You broke your own legs,
God.
mister.
I'm still reeling from the shock. That's what that gas was, nothing else. Anywho. What's up?
Herbert, how did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want
Oh,
to come?
the flashback back to
We
the dig.
wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
We dig and we dig and we dig and we dig.
And we still never hit the bottom.
God damn. Also, I don't know if it's just me every now and then whenever I just hear Dan's voice. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's just me, but every time I hear it, I don't know why, I always hear it as a young fucking Saint Germain from Castlevania animated series.
I'll take your
I
word
can
for it. It's
see
been
it.
God knows how long since I last watched the Castlevania show.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, his
I mean,
voice actor, if I remember, is Bill Nye, if that gives you the idea.
The science
Gotcha.
guy?
No, a different one.
Yes, that was the very same. Actually, I may need that. Hold on.
Totally.
Okay, so I believe the puzzle is we just need to make them. We need to make the weights on one side match these weights.
Makes
So it's like left is the lowest, middle is at the highest, just above the pipe, and one on the right is just below that pipe. So this one should be lowest, just about here. This should be the highest. And this should be just a little bit below.
Did that do it?
I think so, but, well, no, I mean, it sounds like it's doing something, so let's see what else is going on. Then there is the matter of behind the locked door itself, but I'm doing a quick scan of these rooms for anything useful. Aha, another pipe. We may need these guys.
Just a hunch.
Alright, so open the door.
Are
Yeah.
we gonna fix it, Felix?
Yes, we are. I can fix it! Sit down.
Why do I fix everything I touch?
Let's see.
That part is still.
Pressure valve down here, more pipes. Ah, another note. The work I put into the machine is unequal by the reason of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted is most tiring. Not just the floating lightning, where it works so they have electricity. That's cool. I push 5 minutes to erect a tower. Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Okay. Not really caring about Alexander's ramblings. Out you go.
Doop.
Now, I don't believe I can move these levers. So I just need to remember: 2 in the middle go up. Yeah, 2 in the middle go up. 2 on the outside go down. I'm sure we can all remember that. I just make the other side match it.
Seems simple enough.
Alright, so we bring these ones down.
Yeah, just
Like
the ones
we
on the
rehearsed.
edges.
Alright. So now what?
Or do I actually have to lower it all the way into the piston? Huh, well, whatever it is, it worked. There's that done. See if there's anything else useful around here. Hello, a little wooden.
Is that you? What
Oh.
are you doing?
Can sense my presence.
Have you been down here this whole time, you rapscallion?
That is very angry, that
And what are those? I don't know. I thought they looked rather dashing.
some, you know, white sneaks, as the kids call them.
What the fuck is a sneak?
I have 24 hours before whatever is going to ruin my plans ruins the plan that I had planned for however long I've had this planned, and you're wearing their merchandise.
Thirsty? That's a great moment. Alright, let's see if I can make this work.
What are you trying to do exactly? Oh, okay.
I'm trying to repair a pipe. Ooh. This one will go on the outside. I missed it. Is that enough?
I think that was enough.
Oh,
What are you gonna do about those 2 holes you haven't obstructed?
I think we're okay. You know, this is alright. Let's get on out of here.
Oh!
I'm sure that wasn't necessary for anything.
Just
You okay, Logan?
taking a little drink. It's okay. My hopes are not
Mrs.
dashed.
Mrs. Turner.
You want some milk?
That's why we have this crank. It's okay.
All I can imagine from that fucking break it is like, hang on, I'ma turn this.
I grabbed it with like I was ready to like
imagine.
Christ.
I was just ready, I was so ready to like spin it really firmly, and I actually forgot it breaks off in your hand.
I guess I don't know my own strength.
Alright, anyway, that should now
I
fix
never-
that.
This'll never break.
Strong.
It broke.
Okay, got down. There we go.
Oh, but the other one's going up.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, that's okay. I don't need to go. And that's when that happens. Okay, and that's when I need to get a rock safely. But yes, that's fine. I don't need to go. I don't need to return to the cistern anymore because basically we've drained the water already. I can even show it over here. So we successfully drained all the water, but there's still the matter of the poisonous fungi that's down there, hence all the vapors. So we need to now craft an antidote that will keep myself, swift and not dead. Both good things to aspire to be.
Swift and unfungified.
Unfungified. No mushroom men for me.
No mushroom.
There you go.
Yeah.
I will not become like the spores.
There we are.
Nice.
Alright, the morgue.
Oh crud!
You know, the one place you always want to be in.
I'm sure I'm gonna find my chance of survival here very nice.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow.
Oh,
Has? For now. Come.
I hear bats.
Let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
So they did something with a dead body, and it led to the shadow
You
receding.
did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
What on earth did they do?
what sorts of mad jackery have they been doing?
Well, an experiment that we now need to perform.
With
this body.
Oh.
A new dead body. Look away.
I hear you breathing, Daniel.
By the way, hi there, Yosemite Sam.
I was about to say, like, at first I thought it was already gone. I was about to say, oh, okay, the game saved us the trouble, but no, it's there.
I don't know. I mean, especially with... I'm gonna spoil this. The final boss is also naked. I don't know if I can put a Yosemite Sam over by the time we're doing this game, it's already... It's... I'm sorry. Like, maybe I can try to blur it. I don't know. It's we already know it's age, like, inappropriate. We're doing a horror game. We're cussing. It's an adult time.
So obviously we gotta put old Yosemite Sam when fucking what's his name, Vincent gets himself sprayed.
I know, but high fidelity, high quality renders as opposed to genuinely like a Laura Croft. Anyway, the vaccine in Newman meant to work in the fungi-ridden spores into deathly success. Unfortunately, a few of the servants have been remedied. This others will perish. I'll have to create more of them to keep my experiments running.
Note that an injection of vaccinated blood—that's a penis.
I'll have you know that our engineers worked very hard to make it so that these horse testicles actually swell in cold weather.
It's like, I'm gonna get ejection.
Yo, that's a cock!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I didn't know, Your Honor!
Oh, God.
Okay. So... yeah, it's just him again. So there was supposed to be some characterization of Alexander that apparently... We're learning this later. Alexander... Oh.
That's a whole lot of penises.
They're all
Don't mind
down.
me.
So, Alexander apparently comes from some like alternate dimension or something like that, which is
Wait,
why he's
what?
able to live for. Genuinely, it's like he comes from some horror realm or something. And that's why he's able to live for so long. And
Oh, so he's
his
not.
love-
He's
his
not
love
even a real man.
nope, his love is still there, and he's trying to get back there, which is why the power of the orb is apparently going to help him. Hence, why he needs Daniel's help for a lot of this, and that's why we're hopefully going to find some. And that's what all of his like flashbacks and stuff are trying to like tell us. Right now, I'm trying to see if I can find.
Are those? Huh. I thought I saw leeches for a moment.
Nah, they're just more beetles. Okay, so the vaccine
they're just
involves
the
this man.
Okay.
So, come on. I think we gotta. Yeah. Because basically, what we're gonna do is, since this guy was actually cured by the vaccine or whatever, I can probably do something that you should never do, by the way, which is take some of the blood and inject it into my own blood, and apparently that would count.
Also, can I just say that I'm surprised
Oh.
that it's still gushing out fresh red? Because I figured if this corpse has been dead for years, all that blood would have, like, diluted into brown by now.
Yeah, also, I think actually something's missing.
What are
we're
you
not done
missing?
here yet. We're gonna leave him like that for a bit. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I
We just
can't
need-
ingest this blood without my favorite bendy straw.
Let's see if I can find anything else down here. Lights are on fire. Rats and things.
That's it. We need a rat.
Oh. Wonderful.
Bones.
A monster was in here.
What? What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
Too late. To be soon transformed. Oh, hello.
The beast.
Eh?
Ah,
Eh?
there we go. Let's heal up. Now, here we go. Copper tube. We can use this to siphon some of the blood. Now what?
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody!
Oh, you've been stuck in there for days.
Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Well, someone's gonna take you in your sleep, but it's not the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, you about to become a lip flapper. I think they're called. I think they're genuinely known as grunts in the game's files or something like that.
Okay. I just remember they used to be like you know they were like the face of the game to such a point where there were like a whole bunch of like meme-ish pictures based off them.
And inject.
Ugh.
And with that, we have for a time being been vaccinated. We head down into the catacombs now.
Yeah, sure.
will not be going into the catacombs.
Okay.
Yeah, run away.
Just gonna chill. Just gonna chill.
Gonna chill here with my thoughts intact.
And my new roommates.
I think you'll like them. Their name are Dick, Johnson. I forget who the
Bonnie.
third guy's name is.
Then there's also their cousins, Bonnie and Clyde.
Please, do not tell me you're breaking down that door.
All right, I won't tell you.
I won't. Come alive. Okay, I won't.
Okay, fine.
Man, if only we had a shotgun like Kinger had.
I know, double-barreled. I wonder if someone's actually made a mod where you just have a gun, and it doesn't kill them, but at least it just makes them ragdoll like freaking My Friendly
funny.
Neighborhood. Okay, I'm just gonna make a run for it.
Let's hear scream voice.
Now I just want a mod where Kinger's face is in the fucking HUD of the Doomslayer.
Genuinely, I'm pretty sure some sprite artists can pull that off.
Who's to say it hasn't
If
already been
not,
done?
I'll be disappointed.
Right? Alright, anyway, good news, we have the water drained. I'm only slightly losing sanity by the sight of blurriness everywhere. Let me check out how the old thinker's doing.
It's on fire.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Alright, well, we'll be okay. Let's just stay in the light a little bit and just keep on moseying.
And just totally, just keep running, and with the knowledge that we literally pumped some dead dude's blood right into our veins.
Yeah, honestly, maybe that's why I'm more freaked out. Not even the monsters, the fact that I just really just think unsanitary. Into the sewers we go.
Yeah, something super fucking unsanitary.
It was worth it, though, because we have now made it through the poisonous mushrooms and the...
How curse us for living in such a predated era before medicine actually was,
invented.
Yeah.
Or
Like
back
proper
in the
medicine
day, it
was
was like,
invented.
oh, you need a leech, my friend.
Yeah, this would totally be the fucking era where leech sucking would be the solution to everyone's problems.
a new type of enemy, the Brute. It's
Brute?
not a
Okay.
lip flapper. In fact, its head is just kind of hollow looking, but it carries a massive blade for a hand now.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And we need to be careful because water makes a more noise.
Run from the
If we're
Karens.
just,
Who's slapping in the water?
no one. You're mistaken.
I know you're out there. I know you're real. No, I'm
The
not.
pool is closed.
Checking. Go. See what's going
And I better not see you pee in it.
on. Okay. All right. Fair enough. No promises, but I'll do what I can.
Listen, like, I've been in here for Lord knows how many hours. My bladder can only hold for so long.
All
Also,
right,
who's to say the dude's not a hypocrite himself, considering he probably peed in the pool too?
I have no idea which gears.
Well, I'm a
which.
monster. I can get away with it. You're a human. You have standards.
That's fair, and he's gonna keep me too. God damn it. Okay, so there's definitely a pattern to the gears, and I don't know which gear is which. Let me go see what else I can do outside this room.
Hey, Karen, do you know the pattern to the gears?
Just check to make sure nothing's scary gonna happen.
Uh-oh, something scary's happening.
Yeah, they're just roaring. They do that.
Oh, hey, the fact that the roaring can cause such huge shocks is, it's definitely not something to take lightly.
It's just Winnie the Pooh's stomach.
Oh, bother, I knew I haven't. I knew I was feeling rather empty today.
Winnie Bear and Kinder Eggs. Oh, bother. I just slayed that.
What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
I don't think they care.
I don't think they care. Hey, do you care? And there's a monster right behind me. I don't think they cared.
Not really, no.
I figured out a way to stop
I
that
don't even know the guy.
Alright, so we gotta find a way to stop that thing. Let's see what else we can do around here before we do that. Oh, in a box. Thank you. Well, the Brute definitely went down this way. Come on.
Oh. Well, he uses a bludgeoning weapon.
True. Alright, let's see. So, with a pipe of this length, one could potentially do something very stupid. Which
Find
is...
very Oh.
Oh, way too fast. Okay, we gotta slow it down then. Okay. Let me go see what I can do about that.
I was about to say, what kind of fucking Finding Nemo show are we doing right now?
Wait, I have a plan, Nemo. We're gonna go to Tafiti and we're gonna be free. We're gonna be out of this tank. We're gonna be free, Arthur.
I don't remember Finding Nemo going like that.
And then they were free.
soon, Arthur.
And then they were free, and then thought to themselves, now what?
No work. Okay.
Sydney!
Sydney? That's our plan? We're going to Sydney?
Not just any Sydney. We're going to P. Sherman 32 Wallaby Way.
Gosh. Alright, well,
Or is it
I'm gonna
42?
try... Maybe. It's 42. I'm gonna try that thing again where I just had it set like this. Maybe there's like a clue I can find elsewhere. I don't actually know the solution to that. I'm just experimenting here.
Uh-oh. Shut
Occupy.
the door! Watch out, and, hey, you guys, don't mind one more, right? Oh, he saw you.
Oh,
You didn't see me.
Yeah, he saw
Ow! Close.
wow, that's...
So-
I think that might be a... Is that our first... Well, I say life loss, but we don't have lives in this game.
Yeah, no, and most that will happen is you'll just respawn at like a checkpoint of sorts like this.
you.
Don't worry.
Oh!
Okay, so maybe worry a little.
Well, crap, he's guarding the door, so now what?
We just wait. He'll wander. He'll wander along. Eventually.
He'll wander along.
But yeah, so in terms of dying, it's like it's not really much in the way of an actual consequence. Maybe a little bit of progress will be lost, but
Oh, thank God, he's gone.
yeah, okay, let's head up. Let's head over slowly.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, do you all remember how immersive it was to walk through the sewers trying to find plant samples while also avoiding Killer Croc?
Yeah.
That's right.
Now
Oh
you
my
can
gosh.
smell the sewers.
I'm still curious on how well that Batman VR game is gonna go. Because Suicide Squad was a bit of a downer. Okay, I think this better be it.
Actually, I'm trying to remember if Rocksteady are even the ones working on that Arkham VR game that's coming out.
I get the feeling it's not going to be them.
You know, I don't think it is them, but I know that they are apparently working on a new Batman game.
You know,
I just don't know
because
what the
but might as well backpedal to what did work, even though the people that made it work already went off and made their own company.
Right, like Rocksteady
Oh,
for
great,
oh,
the Shadows. Great,
great.
the Shadow's back.
Man.
Let's get out of here. Oh god, not only did the Shadow get back, it killed Lip Flappy!
Oh,
Flappy!
You are carrying the
he never got to tell you his true feelings.
I love you.
Ew.
I have a boyfriend. Brum, 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 brum.
Okay, well, that's a problem. Let's go elsewhere then. 'Cause the Shadow is coming through here and tearing apart everything that.
Oh,
Crap.
never mind.
Open up, open up. Okay. It's time to be drastic.
Flappy,
Yeah.
can you give me an arm?
I don't think that was. I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay, we're gonna make a run for it then. You ready?
Ready?
Here we go.
Hello and goodbye.
See ya. I don't know how well we're gonna be able to do this in the water, but we're gonna find out.
Well, it depends on how fast he is in the water.
Can you jump while in water?
A little bit.
Ow! You cut your leg.
Well, now you tell me, game.
Just at one point, one of them says, "Don't die."
I thought you were gonna say like at one point one just says only you can prevent forest fires. It's like, you know what? Thanks. That should
At one point, At one point, one of them says, "Vaccinate your kids."
I mean, you guys are taking this elaborate route. I'm just thinking like one of them will just pop up and say good night.
That actually could totally happen. I know there's at least one game that does something like that.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
Right.
Oh, boy, fair enough.
Anyone need a hand?
I think Among the Sleep does that too, but I don't remember.
Oh, I like Among the Sleep.
I haven't seen it in years.
Too bad we don't
It's
have a
I know it had an anniversary release a while back, but
Oh yeah.
it's definitely out there.
What say you?
What do you say, Shadow?
Bad time to be having an itch in my nose.
Oh,
Better
Ugh,
now.
I hate that.
Better now. You know what it is? It's like right on the outside. Like, good.
Hello.
Good. Let's go on a really weird topic just then. All right, we gotta continue forward. Easy.
tread softly.
Wouldn't it be awkward if, like, when you're in this crouching? Oh, there he is.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Bye bye.
Hey, you don't see me, right?
No, I think he saw you.
Clearly.
Well,
think
you
he did
touched
see
him
me,
as you
right.
went by him, so. Gallop, man. You should have galloped
Yeah,
better.
no, I think he's just programmed to literally just stick close to you in that area.
Okay, well, that's not gonna be very nice. So, let me try that once more.
You're not very nice, game. I have
I mean,
half
fuck the
a
arm,
mind.
throw the whole body.
You're not
Maybe,
very
I
nice,
don't know if
game.
I like that.
I have half a mind to tell your mother.
Let's try it one more time. See how far I can get.
Tell your mother, and it's the Shadow.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing him now. Maybe he went
Jeez.
elsewhere.
You just had really
Yeah.
bad luck.
I think so. Maybe the game is actually nice in putting him in a slightly different part of the area now.
He says
This
as
part
he
I remember
appears
being a
around
little
the
bit.
corner.
I remember this part being a little tricky because of the lack of mobility you have to work with, but
And meanwhile, apparently in the water, he's the most mobile devil damn thing in the castle.
he's got long legs. He's a strong man. Well, I'm a little boy. What Danny?
You're not a boy.
Oh,
Go.
Okay, that's it. No time to be dealing with you.
bye-bye.
Get out of there. Climb, man, climb.
Can he
Climb
climb?
like my life. He cannot.
Good.
And with that, we're out of the sewers.
Oh, thank fuck. It would be a damn shame if the ladder suddenly broke on you.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Timon. Just fucking Pumbaa climbing up a ladder. Just the image.
I learned from our Stand By Me song. Words are curses.
They are actually. I actually felt really upset at Pumbaa. Like with, not with. I felt
felt bad
upset
for
on
him?
behalf of. I felt upset on behalf of him in that whole like moment. I was like, Timon, shut up! Stop singing the song. It's not clearly having an ill effect on your friend.
Well, wait, Timona doesn't know what's going on. As far as he knows, he's just singing a lovely song that was originally a love song, so let that be something for the shippers to chew on tonight.
That's actually sick. Okay. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Something wrong with the machinery. Okay, what we got here?
9th of August, 1839.
Oh, the last of this page.
Stop
Oh,
sweating
oh.
and shaking. The
I know,
Morgue
the frickin'
ritual was
sewer
not
sucked
something
ass.
Of a sane mind.
And it smelled like
I
shit,
did
too.
not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't
Alright.
have the luxury of argument.
Well, we're gonna continue around in these dungeons areas for a bit. So
Yeah.
I believe the game refers to this as the Nave, and
Nave.
the Nave. I don't know what it actually stands for, but I assume it means dungeon of like for like labs or something like that. So
Well, isn't a
Now
knave
they
like
have
a rank of knighthood?
oh, with a K at the end. This is like with a K at the beginning. This is like just NAVE, just almost like a naval or something. Which I don't know
Like,
what that-
like naval.
Yeah, my naval. Let's see.
Honestly, like knave with a K is pronounced without the K. Shouldn't knave without the K be pronounced with the K? Let's call it the knave.
You know, you're not wrong, actually. I do
Sure,
agree with you.
yeah, sure thing, Ganasty Gnork.
Ganasty, you know.
I'm just saying, if the letter's not going to be used, why bother putting it in there?
Now, what's up?
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you
Agrippa.
feel the surge?
Good question, Mr.
No.
Knight.
I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Yeah.
Just shut up and drink your
Goodness
poisoned tea.
Oh, he didn't even bother answering.
If you say so, poison.
Delicious, isn't it? You can barely taste the drug at all. Sorry, I just thought of something funny.
You're free to pass out now, Mr. Cosgrove.
Oh, goodness me. It's that darn cat.
It was that cat. That's right. It was my cat.
Whoa,
Oh, hello. You're still alive.
help you.
Okay.
So
okay.
this is a part where this game actually has multiple endings, and I'm going for the better, like the best one that we can go for. So let's listen. This is Agrippa.
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa.
A person who previously worked with Alexander.
Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den?
When you put it like that, it actually sounds poetic.
Are you among the lions, Daniel?
Well, I mean, I guess
Dang.
one of the monsters that tried to kill us looks like a lion. Yeah, if you kind of squint.
So Babylon shall fall, you say?
It's nice to meet someone kind of friendly here.
Alexander is toothless without an orb.
Oh, so the orb's gone.
Oh.
Oh, he has one?
Oh. You done fucked up, Mr. Daniel.
Well, in that case, he's very toothful.
Yes, I know. It could be reached by another, but Alexander broke his, my orb, a long time ago.
Oh.
Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all
This is a very one-sided conversation. Like, how does he know how we're reacting to this?
I go.
Or he could just be reading. He could just be reading his inner thoughts.
Oh, that's true. So apparently we need to find the 6 pieces of the orb, so we can hopefully repair that. That's what you need to do regardless of whatever ending you're going for.
Makes sense.
So okay, well, see what we can do. You have anything else you want to say, or
Oh.
ow, sorry. Oh
Nah,
right,
he-
the spike. Oh, the spikes.
Oh, okay, I was about to say he bites.
Nah, okay, fair enough. We'll have to figure it.
I hate to bother you further.
What's up?
What's that?
If you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
How?
That?
I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Weyer, would you please bring it to me?
Okay, find a note that says wire and bring it here.
Working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, all right. I'll keep an eye out for that, man.
All
What
right.
else we can do? That's.
And
not
one
even-
more thing. Would you mind bringing me something from Arby's? I have not eaten in millennia, and I am hangry.
Daniel, you must understand. They have the meats.
And if you look at my body, I could be using some meats right about now.
Gosh. Alright. Let me see how much further I can go before we end up, since it is getting a little bit closer. But, I mean, we're doing pretty alright. I would say we're already approaching the final act.
That's good.
All right.
We just have a few bigger areas we gotta be going through. Let's see, nothing there. Let's check on the second floor. These are just prison cells.
And some meat.
Hunk of meat. There it is.
Oh.
Daniel, I've gotten the slightest suspicion you have acquired the meat. I get why I'm saying the. Yeah, what's going on?
Now please, bring me the meat. And make sure you don't forget the Arby's sauce.
So this is actually a pretty interesting, like, screwed up situation. This pipe here, genuinely, this pipe only exists so that when one prisoner is being tortured, they're going to their screams will be funneled to every other room so that they can be even more fearful because of hearing other people like suffering.
Let the fear echo through these rooms.
Because if you recall that experiment that he did on that poor dog in the last session, that's what Alexander's been trying to experiment on with people to, like, perhaps create a tonic that will apparently do so well that that it would allow them to create something.
Oh. Already?
You better not be doing the ritual without me. I haven't even started.
We didn't even deliver the Arby's.
Okay. Let's light this up. Alright, let's continue forward. There's nothing else we can really do in here for now. Chancel. Alright, let's see what we got here. Shall not be missed. Okay, more
Well,
stone.
how do you know for certain that they won't be missed?
I mean, do you
Alright,
know them
that's very
personally?
Maybe not so much myself, but what if they had some extended family?
This will lead us to the inner sanctum.
Surely it's not being guarded.
Oh, there's definitely somebody wandering. He's over there right now, but he's definitely wandering the bridges. Oh, flashback.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Just a little further.
No.
Like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Stop that. That doesn't make you sound like a nice person, you know?
Sorry, I just remembered something funny I watched on the telly last night.
Okay,
What's a telly?
Oh, you dumb idiot.
Yeah, okay, he's targeting me. We're just gonna...
God damn it.
I'm actually gonna we're just gonna genuinely just reload this area.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Surely didn't follow you all the way here.
He won't think twice about it.
Meanwhile, back at the Nave.
I just opened up, there's like 7 people here. Right.
We heard you
Chance.
from the Arby's.
No. No hobbies.
Oh, this is actually Zaxby's.
Zagby's? What's that?
No, Zaxby's.
Oh, what's Zaxby's?
Well, it's another restaurant. Not quite as big, but it also has chicken. I've been there a couple of times. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, I do like chicken. I like Raising Cane's. I do like Chick-fil-A from time to time.
You know what's funny? I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long while. Although I guess depending on your outlook of their practices, that might be a good thing. I just remember they have surprisingly good milkshakes.
Aw, nice. Now then, what we got here? The Shadowed Orb. All is awesome. I was going to start over. I was to prepare the orb first time by a grip. I have to my research. The evidence with Wilhelm. I tried everything, but I get to mend the thing. There's still life in the pieces, and the orb is restored. Okay, that could be from Wire, maybe. I don't know. What we got in here? A lot of little figures and things.
I see someone was a collector.
Sacrificial table, because, you know, this is always nice to see in someone's laboratory. Oh, oil.
It looks like it was used recently.
Yeah, I don't think I want to use this sacrificial table. Let's go check on another part of the area.
I'm through with that lifestyle.
Well, that was one summer vacation too many. Thank you very much. Right, let's see.
God forbid whoever works here has a whole take your child to work day sort of ritual.
Mindset. Oh no, that would stink. Right, this way. Yeah. Now we're starting to get to like that door was actually the inner sanctum. We've almost made it to Alexander. We just have to again repair the orb because it's protected by a shield. Otherwise, what we got here? Another note.
12th of August, 1839.
Letter.
The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill.
Oh, this is still when he believed. This is still when he believed there were prisoners and not, you know, actual bad people.
Yeah, right. He thought they were all criminals.
What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly.
Oh, what's up?
I am
what's that from?
God sending these monsters our way.
Oh, you little brain.
My salvation.
Oh, that's what you, I thought it was like, did it just remind you of like, you did like the Kefka laugh there.
What?
It sounded like a
That's not Kefka.
How would you know?
Yeah, it's got a little bit more of a ground. There's a bit deeper flex. Yeah. Oh no, that's just what you just did there was fucking like Ganon / Soda Popinski.
Well, I guess what we were just more so wondering is like, what were you even laughing at?
I was just
Alexander.
I was just laughing at the irony of the whole thing.
Yeah, Daniel didn't know what's going on. Well, I got a bucket of tar, and I can use this bucket of tar on the orb. So I'm
buck up against the tar. So you want to do it?
I just need to find I found a bucket of tar. Now all we need, Hype, is a bucket of feathers, and we can pull the best prank on Alexander that he will ever experience.
And once you get up, and once you greet him, he takes a look at you and goes, "What's el pollo diablo?"
Now recite what Guybrush says afterwards in Spanish.
Sí, pero no. I can't remember the thing. It's funny though. What now? What now? Flashback.
Cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those
Yeah,
pipes
there's
in
the
the ceiling.
pipes.
Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Remember, make them shit their pants with fear.
Damn, that just feels mean.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Clever? Oh, that clever. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down.
oh yeah, we're talking about the fact that some of the levers weren't working when we first arrived here.
Oh.
So it's because it's actually up here. So I need to get a couple of crates and do a little bit of a platforming puzzle.
Wait, are you not going to give me the Arby's you found?
No, the Arby's are for someone else. Someone very important.
But
And besides, you wouldn't want this meat, it's spoiled.
look at me, do I look like I'm picky?
I mean, look, even if I gave it to you, you'd probably end up even more sick than you are now.
True. You can barely eat with your jaw like that. Anyway, so we just moved that gear so that now the levers that are upstairs will actually work properly. So I head upstairs now. Making good progress, I think.
Yep, I'm actually getting more use out of your tinder boxes.
Yep. I shouldn't have been so stingy with them. Granted, I'm probably gonna need them a lot more like in the end game, but for now, I'm sure I can make these work.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you still have in your inventory?
At least 13 more.
Yeah, you're still doing fine.
Right,
Uh-oh.
Here are the levers. And forward. Thank you. Now, this will raise the 2 doors, I believe, that are down there near Agrippa. Nice to hear a little bit of nice music once in a while.
Yeah.
Nice to feel accomplished.
Daniel, you have gone
Oh.
too far.
What?
I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
What? Saying that.
Is he sending the
Step.
big boy?
Happy
Release
big
the
boy.
big boy!
It's just that somehow an even bigger big boy out.
How are things coming?
Oh, you know, no Arby's yet.
Good going.
I know you are lying about it.
Alright, let's go see if we can find him. So that
You
is
big
it.
fat fibber!
That takes me to the transept. I don't want to go there yet. Let's
You're
see.
fat.
Oh.
Do you see fat on this body?
I believe this is a well, which at the bottom,
Water.
a K-Ink is there.
Ah,
We're gonna be needing that, but basically,
How are things coming?
yeah. So what we're gonna be learning about now is that if we want to help him, we're going to learn about his colleague Vire, that he created a sort of tonic of sorts that we can use on Agrippa to allow him to be carried with us. Here it is. Wire taunts me from the side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts and still insists on releasing Agrippa. Now, when a mighty man can show such slack, Wire claims he tries his best to release me. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, a vitae, and a tempter. The poisonous fungi would work as a paralyzer, if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. You just need a large amount of it. And tempter does not exist in this world. Simply writing these words, but the tempter is apparently in the secretion of the K-Ink. So if I could get this K-Ink saliva on something, well, then we may have something something worthwhile.
Considering they're invisible, how do you expect those Karens to give you their saliva?
Arby's.
Don't you even dare!
You just hear it like echoing down the halls. I know you're thinking about it, but do not even for a moment.
The Order of the
Anyway.
Black Eagle.
Be that politics each other. This is talking about how Alexander was involved in almost every single He was involved in almost every single like shadow like.
You
government
black
or whatever.
eagles and your blue lions and your golden deers.
What do you mean by golden deers? Let me do a quick double check thing.
But isn't that the name of the golden team in Three Houses?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just doing a quick double check here. So,
Right, there's the blue lions, the black eagles, and the golden deer. I think there was like another one that was added via DLC, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I had to do a quick check. So we are going to the choir entrance first, and I
Alright.
believe as soon as I enter here, we will stop there for this session, and the next session will probably actually be the last.
Yeah, I mean we got our work covered for us.
So here's what we know. Here's what needs to go down, everybody. We need to find the pieces of the orb, like the remaining 6 pieces, because they're going to be all over this place. In fact,
Ow!
Of August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
What just happened?
No time to
Oh.
spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Do you have it in you though? Oh.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the
Oh.
man,
What the
cut the
fuck?
lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Leave, the man cries. Now you see.
Damn, Danny.
Wow.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
And then the shadow said,
And then the shadow said, "Nuh-uh."
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
well,
I
that was
was
all on you,
going-
Daniel.
I was going absolutely crazy.
Crazy man.
So yeah, this is us learning. I'm gonna actually take a pause here for now. I think actually is best, but you're kind of getting the idea, and you're also kind of getting a little bit of the idea of why Daniel maybe wanted to forget a lot of what's happening. Hence why he took that amnesia tonic at the start of this whole game. Oh, that's why. But yeah, so yeah, join us in the next session, which will, I believe, be the last one. We are
Alright.
nearing the end, everybody.
Oh boy.
The end of our descent draws near.
Toodaloo, everyone.
Till next time.
Could you please fare a slider?